Please go through the videos on structure before continuing this lecture. Union. The syntax of union is given here. It is very similar to our structure. First we will write the keyword union, then we will give the name of the union, then the member definitions are given here, which are enclosed within the curly brackets. After just closing curly bracket, we can declare one or more union variables, then semicolon. There are three important points which are related with the union, which differentiate union from the structure. First point, union allows to store different data types, predefined as well as user defined, in the same memory location. The second point is the memory occupied by a union will be large enough to hold the largest member of the union. In union, only one member can contain a value at any given time. So in union, only one member can contain a value at a given time. Then it is the programmer's responsibility to keep track of which type is currently stored in union. That's why the results are implementation dependent. So we will cover all these points in our next coming slides, and in this slide as well. For accessing member of a union, it is very similar to our structure. First we will give the union variable name, then the member operator, then the name of the member. The second way, we will give the union pointer variable name, then the pointer operator, then the name of the member. So in this example, we are declaring a union info. There are three members in this union of different data types, float, int and char, and a variable of this union is declared here, that is info. So for character we need 1 byte of memory, for integer we need 2 bytes of memory, for float we need 4 bytes of memory. So as our previous points, in the same memory location, so system will allocate 4 bytes of memory to the union. It is the memory size which can accommodate the union, that is float. So 4 bytes memory will be allocated to us, and as we said that we store different data types in the same memory location. So for int and 4 bytes are for float. It is shown in the diagram for better understanding purpose. Now what does it mean that in union only one member can contain a value at any given time? So it's the programmer responsibility, means the results are implementation dependent. So we will take one example. In this example we have declared 3 required header files, then we are declaring a union info. There are 2 members of different data type. First one is the character array of size 5, second one is the integer array of size 5. The name of the union is info. In the main part, main function of this program, first we are storing the value happy in character array by using the function strcpy, which is defined in string.h. So we are simply storing the value happy in the character array. This is the way to store the values in a character array. After that we are running a loop, and we are storing values in the integer array. So at that point, the current values in the memory are characters. What is the current value? That is happy. The current value is happy. When we will store values in integer array, then what are the current values in the memory location? Array values. Now we are going to print the values of array. info.arr0, info.arr1, info.arr2, info.arr3, because we have a loop which will start from 0 and continue till 4. Now we are printing the values. So we know that current values are array values. So we will get the output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But when we will try to print the value of character array, it is not currently stored in the memory location. That's why we are getting this output, which is not useful for us. Now take the second example. In this example, again we declared some header files, then we declare a union. The name of the union is info. We are declaring the same members as our previous example, a character array of size 5 and an integer array of size 5. In the main function, we are storing value happy in this character array. So currently the values which are stored in the memory location is happy, and at the same time we are going to print the values of this character array. So currently the value which is stored in the memory location is happy, and at the same time we are going to print the values, so definitely we will get the output here happy. After that we are running a loop which starts from 0, continue till 4, and we are storing the values in the integer array. So the way, using the variable, then member operator, then the name of array equals to I plus 1. So we are storing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So info.arr0 equals to 1, info.arr1 equals to 2, info.arr2 equals to 3. Similarly, info.arr4 equals to 5. Now the current values in the memory location, what is the current value? Definitely array values, and just after that we are going to print the values of integer array. So we will get the output here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these two examples shows this concept that it is a implementation dependent. So now we will focus on the differences between structure and union. Structure allocates the total size of all elements in it. Union allocates the largest element size. So as in our previous example, the size for this integer array is total size. For one integer we need 2 bytes. There are 5 integers, so total size is 10. For character we need 1 byte. There are total 5 characters, so the memory which is required, that is 5 bytes. So which one is largest? 10. So union will allocate 10 bytes of memory, but structure will allocate 15 bytes of memory. This is the difference between structure and union. Member values are stored in separate memory locations. Only one member value at a time is stored in union. So this is the second difference between the structure and union, because in structure the separate locations are given for the separate elements, so members values are stored in separate memory locations. But in union the largest element size memory is given, so only one member value at a time is stored in the union. So these are the basic differences between structure and union. So thank you very much for listening me carefully, and